Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars action figure review. Today we are taking a look at Cara Dune from the Black Series 6-inch line, and this is once again an absolute belter of a figure. I absolutely love this one. Hasbro have done a superb job with it, and what I really like about it myself is the fact that it takes everything that made the vintage collection Cara Dune figure so great and upscales it from 3 3/4 inch to 6-inch scale. And again, there's a whole lot to love about this one. The detail in the costume particularly is what really has me hooked on this figure, and I can't wait to share it with you in more detail throughout this review. Before we jump into the video itself, I would once again like to extend a massive thank you and a shout out to the guys at Heo for kindly providing this figure for a review, and Heo were also kind enough to provide a second Cara Dune figure for me to give away to you guys. So make sure you stay tuned to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram in the coming weeks for details on how you can get your hands on a Black Series 6-inch Cara Dune figure. Once again, I'll be giving that figure away, and a huge thanks once again goes out to Heo for the opportunity. So before we jump into the review of the figure itself, as always, let's take a look at the packaging in which she comes. And once again, we do get the standard Black Series packaging for this figure. We've got a really nice image of Cara Dune down in the bottom corner there, looking very, very cool. Illustrated once again by Gregory Titus. On the side, you've got number 101 in the Black Series 6-inch line. And then on the reverse side, you will see a brief description of the character, accompanied by that portrait of Cara Dune once again. So standard stuff in terms of packaging. Again, nothing spectacular, nothing we haven't already seen, but the figure inside is well worth a look. So with the packaging aside, let's take a look at the figure, and here she is. Once again, a very cool addition to the Black Series. This figure is going to look absolutely superb as part of a 6-inch Black Series Mandalorian display, and I can't wait to get her on my shelf alongside my Heavy Infantry Mandalorian and my Carbonized Mandalorian, two figures that we will be taking a look at in future reviews. So before we jump into the finer details of the figure, we will touch base on articulation first, as this figure is packed with it. Once again, we do get a ball hinge at the head. We have hinges at the shoulders, though these armour plates do restrict a little bit of that movement. You've got hinges at the elbows and at the wrists. Once again, a nice fluid ball joint at the torso. Hinges at the hips, and what's really cool about this one is that unlike Rey and other figures in the Black Series, the belt is separately sculpted, so you don't have any restrictions in terms of articulation on this figure. We do have swivels at the upper thigh, as you can see, double joints in the knees, and double joints and a rocker at the ankle, or a single joint should I say there. So really great articulation. Really love how many poses you can get this figure into, and again, it is just a really nice addition and a very well executed figure. Now in terms of accessories, she does come with the same amount, or at least two of the same accessories that the vintage collection Cara Dune figure came with. She does feature a blaster pistol, which you can store inside the holster on the belt there. And that's a really nice little accessory. Again, in its own right, really nicely sculpted, nicely painted. And that fits snugly inside the holster. These straps are always very fiddly to fasten there, but it does go in there nicely. She comes with the heavy blaster rifle as well, which again, very nicely sculpted. You've got that strap there as well, so you can fling this over Cara's shoulder if you wish. There's also the handle there up top, so that Cara can hold it with two hands. And in addition to those two accessories, she also comes with a small dagger, which is very cool. On the vintage collection figure, this is actually sculpted on the inside of a boot, whereas with this figure, it's a completely separate accessory. But what's really cool about that is the fact that you can remove it obviously from her hand, and you can then proceed to store it inside the boot, just like the vintage collection figure, which is awesome. There's a little groove just at the side of the boot there that allows you to stick the blade inside. Now it doesn't go particularly deep, it just sort of hangs out like so, but the fact that that storage option is available to us is very nice. So have to commend Hasbro on that one. But again, what I really like about this figure, as with most Black Series 6-inch figures recently, is the level of detail, particularly in the costume. What I really like are all these different textures that we've got going on. So on this chest plate there, you've got a really nice gloss finish under the arm, off to the side there. On the front, you've got this sort of stitched, almost carbon fibre-like vest. You've got some armour pieces there as well. Some great detail on the gauntlets. She just looks absolutely killer. Again, superb detail. And that sculpted detail continues down onto the legs as well. Like with the vintage collection figure, you've got weathering on this one, so you've got silver chips on the knee pads and on the shoulder armour, on the chest armour. There's also some light weathering on the boots as well. And I love the colours that are going on this figure as well. Such a vibrant and cool looking figure. And again, can't wait to get this one displayed. So I really do hope that we see some more of Cara Dune in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. And with a bit of luck, fingers crossed, she'll be part of some of the Mandalorian spin-off series that we see following The Mandalorian as well. I'm sure a lot of us would like to see Cara in action during the Galactic Civil War in her previous role as a Rebel Alliance shock trooper. And with that said, obviously she does have the Rebel Alliance logo tattoo just under her eye there on her cheek, which is really cool. And again, that head sculpt, absolutely fantastic. Black Series is killing it at the moment with head sculpts and likenesses, and this one is certainly no exception. That photoreal face printing tech goes a really long way. She also features the tattoo on the bicep there, and you've got that braided detail sculpted into the hair, which is once again very nicely done. So all in all, a fantastic action figure. Once again, I cannot wait to display this one alongside my other characters from The Mandalorian. I also have the Black Series 6-inch scale child or Baby Yoda on pre-order as well. So can't wait to get that one in hand. And I'm just absolutely loving what Black Series and the Mandalorian series are offering to fans at the moment. Some really cool stuff. So that is going to do it for this review on the Black Series 6-inch Cara Dune. Hope you've enjoyed having a look at this figure, and I will be back with some more reviews very soon. Once again, make sure you stay tuned to all my social channels for details on the Cara Dune Black Series giveaway. I'll be sharing that in the coming days and weeks. And until next time, as always, thank you for watching, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.